Think you can take me? Go ahead on. Alright, folks, welcome to Let's Play Together Alter Ego Male. I suppose I could ask Stein-Eric where he thought that reference came from, but that is such an obscure reference, I doubt anyone in the audience knows where that came from.
No.
It's Jodan Baker from Final Justice. At any rate, Stein-Eric is now...
Male, yeah.
He's a male now. He used to be female, but he had an operation. No.
Well, that was, oh, no.
He is now going to spend time with his family. Do you want to spend time with your wife or your kids?
Do you have a kid?
Yeah. You just had a baby girl. She was born in the end of the last episode. Do you remember? 2 penises?
Yeah.
I made a joke about 2 penises.
Yeah, no, it's not that, but he said kid, sounds like it was a
okay,
kid.
well, kid. Same thing.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I want to spend time with my girl.
Alright, wait. With your baby girl or your wife?
Oh, no, my baby girl. Maybe
okay.
Yeah.
Your child. You should probably name your child. That might be a good start.
Oh.
What would you like to name your little girl? You can name her Lori, Courtney, Allison, Kathy, Teresa, Linda, Mary, Sherry, Annie, or Jennifer.
Oh, those are so amazing names.
Alright, I say we... Alright, we're officially narrowing it down to Sherry from Resident Evil 2, or Jennifer from... What was it, Haunting Ground? Am I thinking of the right game?
Jennifer Lopez, No, yeah.
Or was it she in Rule of Rose? I don't remember which one was which. I get those two confused a lot. I guess it's because it both features a, teenage girl protagonist with a dog companion. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the Let's Play that Phoenix is doing? About the girl and the Bobby dog?
Yeah, it's either Rule of Rose or Haunting Ground that has Jennifer in it. I'm not sure which. But it doesn't matter.
Are those games the same? Haunting Ground?
They're different.
Oh, they look alike.
They're very similar, that's why I get them mixed up. But anyway, we're narrowing it down to Sherry or Jennifer.
Sherry, yeah.
Alright. So you are now William Birkin, basically.
Yeah. But I'm a businessman, so...
Alright, let's have a family experience.
Okay.
You are watching Sherry sleep peacefully in the crib. Suddenly, Sherry's mouth opens in a perfect O shape.
And she tries to bite me. No, she's a zombie.
Hands clenched in tight little fists. The baby awakens and focuses intently on your face. You can just stand there and smile at the baby, or pick the baby up.
Pick the baby up.
The baby makes a cooing noise, followed by a few short grunts. Soon, you smell the pungent odor of you-know-what. You can call someone else to change the baby, or change the baby yourself.
I would call someone else.
Coward! That was all it said. Wow. Let's have another family experience.
Awesome.
There are none of the experiences that you can do right now. Please try again later. Okay, I guess we'll have a wifely experience. Have an experience with your wife. Yeah, this episode contains subject matter of a sexual nature. Of course we're going to continue. Until now, your sexual experiences with your wife have been the standard fare. You know, missionary, stuff like that. You've done a little experimenting with positions. Ew! I don't want to think about Stein-Eric experimenting with positions.
Wow.
But that's about it. You have been have you been thinking about suggesting something a little more out of the ordinary? As a matter of fact, yes or no?
If I try something out of the ordinary?
Yeah, something like, I don't know, asking her to dress up as Laura Croft. That would be out of the ordinary.
Oh, yeah, sure. That would be interesting. Or,
Alright.
Or Gina from Final Fantasy X.
Oh, boy. What would you like to try? oral sex, being tied up and tickled, experimenting with marital aids, vibrators, creams, and etc., or suggesting a menage a trois, sex with your wife and another woman at the same time.
Definitely the last one.
Your wife is going to immediately divorce you, and this is going to be awesome. Your wife is too inhibited to do this. She tells you she would rather not.
Oh. Can I force her?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that counts as rape. Sorry.
Oh yeah, okay.
She's willing to have a threesome with you and Rod, though. You can. Do you want to divorce the woman for refusing a menage a trois? Yeah, no, we're not going to do that.
Okay, no.
You haven't been married long, and your wife is still unsure of the amount of food one should cook to feed a family your size. For instance, not too long ago, she cooked a 7-pound chicken just for the two of you.
Huh?
You left your little girl to starve, you bastard! How should you approach her about this? You can remind her gently that you have a child! You can eat as much as you can so you don't hurt her feelings, or you can tell her gently that she could probably get away with chicken that is a bit smaller.
I'm kind of a person that is really honest and stuff, so I'm going to say that, no, this is not good.
She's not gonna like that. It's unlikely that you would be able to communicate this to her with any sensitivity. Your gentleness characteristic is very low.
What?
You failed. That's it.
Okay.
Your wife has come up with a system for taking care of household chores. You will cook 3 days per week, and she will cook 4. Does she have a regular job, or...
No,
she has no job. She doesn't acknowledge your child's existence.
Stay at our home and making food all day long.
She doesn't acknowledge your child's existence, and she makes you do half the cooking. What does she do? When you are not cooking, you will wash the dishes and vice versa. How does this sound to you?
She is helping me in bed and stuff like that, so...
Oh, yes. The sex is just fantastic, apparently. Okay, you can okay or not okay.
What?
Do you want your wife to cook only half the meals, or do you want her to cook more than that?
Half. Because if too much, I will become fat, and no, I don't want to be
Fine.
Fine.
So what's for dinner tonight? Oh, we didn't get to answer that. That's unfortunate. You haven't been married long, yet you find yourself still powerfully attracted to nice-looking women.
Oh. Thankfully, it's not nice-looking man.
Well, there was Rod. How do you feel about this? You can be worried, confused, or fine.
Confused? No. Fine? Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm about to say, you're confused by erections. That's odd. You probably realize that most people have attractions and urges, and because they are impulses, we can't really prevent them. The only thing we do control is how we choose to act on these impulses.
Yeah.
You've chosen to be unfaithful several times already, but, you know, whatever.
It doesn't count. It was just experience.
Yeah, right. You have an experience with your wife. Your wife has become a lottery fanatic, so she's a gambling addict. She can't walk by the corner drugstore without spending $1 on a lottery ticket. What will you do about this? She's spending your money, that bitch! Nothing. Whatever she does with her own money is her own business. It's not her own money anymore. You're married. Give her $1 and tell her to buy an extra one for me. Or tell her it might be a good idea to consider how much money she could be saving if she stopped.
She has to consider it to stop, because I'm not going to be funny in bed more.
You're going to withhold sex. Oh, what a trial for her.
Yeah.
You can't reason with a gambler. She says she has to win one of these times, and when she does, you'll both be on Easy Street. Sure. Okay?
Yeah.
So she's a gambling addict. This marriage is not looking very good. She refuses to acknowledge the existence of your child, and she's a gambling addict. This is not shaping
We
up
are
well.
supposed to be honest to each other, and she's like, she doesn't hear what I'm saying. That's kind of sad.
Your wife has charged $100 to your credit card account for an item that was, in your opinion, totally frivolous. What will you do? This woman! Holy cow! I guess you should know someone longer than a couple months before you marry them. It's the moral of the story. You can have a discussion about it, get angry and yell, or don't worry about it. $100 isn't worth making a big stink. Yes, it is!
I am Norwegian, so I don't get angry and yell.
This is a good way to solve marriages. Get angry and yell. I can understand why you are angry, but yelling rarely solves anything. Do you feel better now that you have yelled? Yes or no?
Yes.
He's Norwegian. Good. Let me tell you, it didn't help your marriage any.
What?
Yeah, screaming at your wife doesn't help your marriage. Go figure.
Oh, okay.
Your wife has left a package with a little note on it by your night table. Just as you reach for the package, the phone rings. It startles you, and you drop the package behind the bed. Will you answer the phone first, retrieve the package first?
Answer the phone.
It's just going to be a telemarketer.
Oh, no, I received the package. Then.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's your wife calling to ask you about the package.
Oh, now you're confusing me.
I know I am.
Yeah, let's try to take the package. Yeah.
Phone is ringing. You climb under the bed to get the package. Your index finger can touch it, but you can't get enough of your hand on it to grasp it. What did you do? Did you get startled and then push it into the exact middle of your bed in your startledness? Anyway.
Go under the bed, yeah, whatever.
You swipe at it several times, knocking it further from your reach. The phone has stopped ringing. You get the package. Your mouth is full of dust from being under the bed. The note reads, "Honey, will you please drop these things over at the cleaners? I love you." Okay?
Oh, okay.
Your wife has
okay.
Your wife has accepted an invitation for the two of you to dine with friends of hers from high school that you absolutely hate. Tammy, an ex-cheerleader, is still childish and giggly and wears her hair in pigtails. She's an adult! Hank, her husband, chews with his mouth open and likes to talk about his and Tammy's sexual exploits in public. Well, I could see how that could be interesting. Now, tell me the truth, Stein-Erik. Tell me the truth, Stein-Erik. Whenever you're at a nice, fancy dinner party, you always talk about your public sexual exploits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I thought so.
Always.
You can get angry at your wife for making the date without talking to you about it, absolutely refuse to go, or go and tolerate your wife's friends just to make her happy.
Yeah, I want to make her happy.
You're not going to get angry? You're good at getting angry.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to be angry, you know.
We just need to make you as angry as your
I
marriage.
I would try to be nice because I'd be kind of evil to her, but yeah, we'll be angry.
If you're nice to her now, you'll just confuse her. It's better that you
she's
just be
kind of evil, you know. She's doing stuff without talking to me first. So,
exactly.
yeah.
You have a marriage based on hatred. It works. All right. What will you ultimately do as a result of your anger? Probably wind up going or stay home.
Stay home. Yeah.
Your wife becomes upset and begins to cry. What will she tell her friends? Doesn't matter. You hate her friends.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, this is the most awesome marriage ever.
And I really don't see how she makes a date with people you hate without telling you you don't want to go, so she cries.
Yeah. Maybe it was the way I put it. Maybe I said it in a rude way. I'm not sure.
I guess. I don't know. Isn't that sort of like me purposefully doing something you hate and then getting upset when you're upset about it? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Well...
Like, if you catch a burglar in your house, he's not going to start to cry about it. You know, I mean, well, maybe he will. He'll certainly be crying when he's prison raped. But at any rate, Moving on.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, there are
this is
no more
getting too
experiences
personal.
of these for your module. Alright, can you have child experiences?
Oh, okay.
Sherry greets you with a tiny box wrapped up in tissue paper. Sherry teases you with it for a few moments, and wants you to guess what is in it. You can play along or tell the baby you are too busy.
I got to tell the baby I'm too busy.
Oh, come on! You're gonna be mean.
Okay. I got play with it. Okay, it's my baby, so yeah. Of
I
course.
approve of you abusing your wife, but, abusing your child, that's just bad.
Yeah, that's mean-hearted. Yeah, that's really hard.
You make the perfunctory 100 guesses with no success. Finally, Sherry unwraps the present and hands it to you. It's a clay coaster with the words, "I love my daddy," scratched into it.
Oh, that's
Aww.
so cute.
A big hug and a kiss from Sherry completes the special treatment you are being given.
Yeah, my wife is a slut, but my baby is everything, you know.
Holy cow, I just realized your wife is evil, but you have a really great daughter. You're Harry Mason!
Yeah.
Have a family experience. You're going to vacation.
The same name.
You're going to vacation in Silent Hill. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Sherry is developing the habit of dashing away from you and running towards the street at full speed. You have tried everything to prevent this, but nothing seems to work. While your hands are full of heavy grocery bags, Sherry scoots away from you and nearly gets run over by a car, which swerves to avoid hitting the baby. You can yell at the baby, smack the baby on the bottom, or spank the baby when you get home.
This is the 1980s, so it kind of makes sense. Wow, in this world, it would be illegal to do stuff like that. So you mean I hit the baby?
I guess. See, here's how it works. Now, this is just from my, psychology standpoint. A baby won't understand yelling, really, because it's a baby.
Yeah.
Actually, in this case, spanking would actually probably work, because this is one of those situations where you need to use classical conditioning rather than operant conditioning, because the operant conditioning for not running in front of cars would be being hit by one and killed. After you do that, admittedly, you will never run in front of a car again, but your baby's already dead by that point.
Yeah, that's true.
So you really do need to do some kind of classical conditioning, and spanking would work in this situation. You don't want to do it when you get home, though, because by that point,
it's too late.
The baby will have forgotten it. You need to apply punishment directly after. Well, then again, it's not punishment. It would be... Well, it would be... No, it would be. It would be positive punishment. You are inducing pain. So you would need to induce positive punishment immediately after, i.e., you need to smack the baby on the bottom right now.
Yeah, we do that.
Okay. We're going to do that. This frightens Sherry, mostly because of the surprise of being smacked with deep, heaving sobs. Sherry begins to cry a little stream of tears. This may help to prevent her from doing this again in the future, but you can't quite help feeling like a bit of a heel. No, actually, you made completely the right choice. I'm just pointing this out.
I feel bad. I mean, like...
You shouldn't. Psychologically, what you did was the most sound thing.
Okay, that was good. Well, I don't care about the wife, but I mean, like, the baby, hello.
I like how you're trying to stop your child from being hit by a car, and suddenly you're the bad guy. You could just let her keep doing it until she gets hit by one, but
It's just like in Heavy Rain, like, Jason! I was like, wow. And he's like running into the car.
Yeah, that was a really dumb kid. Anyway, you have just been told by an angry parent that Sherry demonstrated disappointment at her child's refusal to share his toys by biting this child in the leg. Good for Sherry.
Okay.
You can reprimand your child for biting, or tell the woman that he probably served her child right.
It's probably served the child right. Yeah.
On the other hand, you should probably reprimand your child for biting before it goes around biting other people.
Oh. Yeah, but she learns from her dad,
Yeah, exactly. I don't think we want her to end up like her dad. Anyway.
Okay.
He's kind of evil, so...
Yeah, what would you do?
I would reprimand the child for biting.
Okay, let's do that then.
Normally I'd go for the funny one, but I'm trying to make your child semi-healthy.
Yeah, of course.
Even if the other child might have had it coming, biting is not a very socially acceptable way of expressing displeasure. You are a parent who is obviously concerned with communicating the social graces to your children.
So it didn't went well?
It went pretty good.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, you cannot do either of those. So I guess we're moving on.
Okay.
So, yeah. We've got all the wifely experiences. We've got all the child experiences. So,
Yeah.
now we're going to start to do the regular experiences. You're driving in a car with a friend when he runs over a dog.
No.
Yes. He seems rather
Oh.
insensitive about it and doesn't stop the car. He can be angry or neutral.
I got to be angry. Really angry.
You can tell him to stop the car or act as if nothing happened.
I got to stop the car.
He tells you not to worry about a stupid dog that was running around loose. You can demand that he stop the car or tell him that your friendship is at stake.
My friendship is at stake. Yeah, it is.
He lets the car screech to a stop and says, if you want to help that stupid dog, go help it and walk home. You can get out of the car and help the dog or tell him to keep driving.
Go out and help the dog.
Your friend drives away. You can't believe how insensitive he is. What a jerk.
Yeah, he is. I mean, like, hello.
Alright, we get a sexual one now. A friend asks if you would be kind enough to drop off a package at the house of someone he knows lives close to you. You can be cooperative or not cooperative.
Cooperative.
You can deliver the package or not.
And deliver the package. Yeah.
You arrive at the address. It is a huge split-level house with a Rolls-Royce, a Jaguar, and a Porsche parked in the driveway. You ring the bell, and an older, very attractive woman comes to the door in a sheer negligee and has evidently just stepped out of the shower. You deliver the package and turn to walk away. She asks if you would like to stop in for a drink.
Yeah.
I remember this from the female one, and I won't tell you what happened, but, yeah. There was a very similar one in that. So are you going to stop in for a drink?
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
Oh, no, she's
No,
trying to
it's
drink.
too late. Sit down on the couch and make yourself comfortable. She asks you what kind of drink you would like.
I
Something...
remember this from Heavy Rain.
Alright, something with a little kick to it, something cool and refreshing, or something hot.
Can I run away from her?
No! Chicken
No,
wuss! Man up!
I want something really hot.
She fixes your drink and places it down on a long marble table. As you scan the room, you notice expensive-looking artwork, vases, rugs, sculptures on every wall and in every corner. She invites you into the adjoining rumpus room. The rumpus room is filled with hunting trophies, a lion's head, some elephant tusks, a zebra skin. Her husband is an avid lover of the sport, but she thinks it is barbaric. You finish your drink. You can excuse yourself and leave, or you can stick around for a little while.
Yeah, I got to stick out and be there a little bit longer.
Alright! The woman turns to you in a deep, sexy voice says, enough. We both know what we want. Take me.
Oh,
Wow.
that's right into business.
Most of the women I meet don't say things like that. But I guess I just don't meet the right kind of girls. You can become her wild jungle savage or excuse yourself.
I will be her, yeah, the first one.
You've already cheated on your wife twice. What's a third time, right? You barely touch her before she lets out a blood-curdling yee and collapses from exhaustion. You were the best, darling. Now run along before my husband comes home. He's insanely jealous and would absolutely shoot us both on sight if ever he had a notion of what a wild animal you are. Just then, the door to the rumpus room swings open. Oh, shit, son! A man with a pith helmet and khaki uniform peers into the room. He twists his handlebar mustache nervously but calmly, asks what you are doing in his house, alone with his wife, in his rumpus room. You can confess, tell him you just came to deliver a package, or fight for the woman.
I'm going to fight for
You will
the
die.
woman, you know. Oh, yeah, he has guns and stuff. Okay, I'm going to say I have delivered the package.
That's probably a good choice. Actually, I don't know if fighting would make you die, but I'm pretty sure it would. That's what they all say. I suppose this package was so heavy it took two of you to carry it into the rumpus room. The man squints his eyes and works himself into a rage. Ah, God, scoundrel leech! How dare you attack my innocent wife? Prepare to meet your maker! He races to the wall and pulls a double-barreled shotgun. The woman screams, "No, my darling, I just had all the rugs cleaned." The cold shotgun barrel presses firmly against your neck. Click! The lights come on. You wake up. You've got to stop eating those anchovy pizzas so close to bedtime.
Was it a dream?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
That was exciting, though.
Yeah, that was creepy.
I didn't know that was all a dream, though. I'll have to tell Phoenix that.
Oh, okay. She didn't know that?
Yeah, it's a long story. Anyway, lately nothing seems to be going right for you. It seems as though no one understands you or cares about you. People want nothing from you, but give nothing. Want things from you, but give nothing in return. Hey, your daughter gave you that clay thing. Life is miserable, and sometimes you don't even feel like waking up in the morning. You can be depressed, suicidal, or happy.
Happy. Yeah.
You can seek help or do nothing.
Seek help. No, make that sense. Yeah.
Either you are strongly denying your real feelings, or you are starting to lose your grip on reality. Most people don't feel happy after first feeling so blue.
Oh.
You are walking down a poorly lit street late at night when you see a teenage boy mugging an elderly man. You can be frightened or angry.
Angry.
You can help the old man, look for help, or do nothing.
Help the old man.
What would you be willing to do? Hit the teenager over the head with something, or run up to him and try and scare him away? Hit him!
How would they hit him?
You barely take 2 steps towards the boy when he spots you approaching and runs away. This potentially dangerous experience ends rather peacefully. The old man hugs you lightly. He was terrified. I wanted you to hit him.
Yeah, same here.
You are given the opportunity to participate in a charity fundraiser that the proceeds will be used to provide food and shelter to orphan children. If you decide to help out, even in the most minimal capacity, it will take a large amount of your time and possibly your resources. You can be helpful / self-sacrificing, regretful but too busy.
I'm too busy.
You can help out, give a donation, or don't do anything.
I don't do anything.
I can understand that you may be too busy right now, but how critical do your problems seem compared to those faced by these abandoned children? It is easy to get wrapped up in the problems of everyday life, so easy that we sometimes lose perspective on it, especially if you're a douchebag who refuses to help charity.
Yeah, I was just waiting for that.
You got quite a bit of money.
How much?
Like, a lot. I don't remember.
Okay.
Anyway, a bunch of your friends con you into going to a bar that features couch dancing. Couch dancing is where a woman, clad only in a G-string, stands on a couch while you support her by the ankles. When she is in this position, she dances for your entertainment and pleasure. After the girl finishes her dance, she invites you into the back room for a relaxing massage. It becomes clear that she is a prostitute offering her services. It's time for affair number 4! You can be shocked / disgusted, curious but not certain, or ready to go.
The problem is that I can get AIDS or hepatitis.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm curious. I want to see what's going to happen.
What? Curious or just ready to go? Come
Oh,
on.
ready to go.
Let's buy ourselves a prostitute. We're going to enlist her
Yeah.
services.
Let's do this. Hopefully she's not a female.
You are presented with the following massage options. Hand pleasure, $25. Oral pleasure, $50. Massage with social intercourse, $100. Or around the world $75 package deal on sale this weekend.
Wow.
I don't know.
What does that choices?
So you can get a hand job, a blow job, you can just have sex with her, or you can... I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I have no idea what the fourth option is.
Oh. Let's try the no idea.
Alright, $75 on sale this week. This
Yeah.
masseuse requests that you remove all your clothing and wrap a towel loosely around your waist. She gently rubs warm, scented oil all over your body. She begins by making large swirling motions across your back. As she massages your back, she begins projecting a series of slides on the wall in front of you, probably to get you aroused. Wow, this
Wow.
prostitute goes all the way. She's got like a slideshow going on. All the prostitutes I went to never had slideshows. Wait, no. The first slide is the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
Next, you probably should have done the other one. This is going to be a travel montage. Next is London Bridge. These are followed by slides of the Empire State Building and Hanging Gardens of Cyprus. Thank you for taking this magical massage tour around the world, sir. Please try us again. You have been had.
No.
Unfortunately, not in the way you had planned. See,
But
that's why you always ask the prostitute for something you know what it is.
yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Hopefully we get a new choice, a chance. But at least my wife doesn't get angry. So.
Now, I'm sorry, in order to play through this vignette, you need to have a steady relationship with a girlfriend. Yes,
Yeah.
you have no steady relationship. It's not like you're married! Sorry, but come on. Isn't that what a steady relationship with a girlfriend means?
Yeah, but no, I don't think we have to stop now or take a break because dinner is ready, so I have to
Alright.
eat now.
Oh, and the timer went off, I forgot. Let's finish this one episode. Your mother calls to tell you that your father is very poor spirits lately. He has lost his job. You can be sad, sympathetic, embarrassed, or neutral.
What?
Are you sad, embarrassed, or neutral that your father lost his job?
I'm embarrassed, yeah.
You're embarrassed that your father lost his job. Why are you embarrassed? Anyway, you can talk to him about it or not mention it to him.
Talk about it.
I don't know. I know how you feel. You are not used to seeing this person who is supposed to be strong and powerful become sad and possibly fall apart. It is an unsettling feeling, but the reality is he is a person just like everyone else. What is the one thing you would most like to tell him? You can tell him you feel badly for him and hope he gets a new job very soon, that he should try to find work in a more stable field, or that the most important thing in life is that he is a great person and that you love him.
That he should get a new job.
That he should get a new job. You are going straight to hell, my friend. No stops along the way. Yeah, I'm not going to let you do that. I am taking executive control. You're going to tell your dad you love him. Dad looks at you, and large tears begin to roll down his leathery face. He squints hard to keep them in, but they come rushing out the sides of his face in long streams. This might make you feel badly. If it does, it only means that you are empathizing with him, which makes him feel better.
Okay.
There you go. Alright, that's it for this part of Let's Play Alter Ego Male Edition. We're going to come back later, we're going to do all sorts of weird stuff. We're going to finish adulthood, we're going to go through middle adulthood. All sorts of exciting things will happen, but first Stein Eric needs to eat his dinner. Yum yum. What are you having for dinner?
Okay, yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, but what are you having? The people need to know, Stein Eric. Chicken?
I'm not sure.
Pork?
I think it is chicken or something. I'm not sure what it is, but it is delicious, and it's properly Norwegian food, so
Alright.
yeah.
Well, you can tell us for sure when we come back in the next part. Alright,
Okay.
folks. That's it for
Bye
now.
bye.
We'll see you later. Kiss, kiss.